It's drywall day. Yes. It's been a long time coming. I have all the insulation in, as you guys know. I've gone around and made sure that all of the little things that are needed for drywall, maybe in the way for drywall, all that kind of stuff is done. So at this point, I'm just waiting for them to show up and start. So, and of course I'll take you guys along on that. As you can see, why is this coming up? Might be dirty. As you can see, I put down some paper along the edges of the room, and that's because when they start doing mudding, they make a mess, and I don't want it on the floor. It'd be easier just to pick it up off of or just take up the paper. I suspect that they will be done with sheetrocking and first application of mud today in this room, and in the bathroom and here in the hallway. Can you guys see that? In the hallway where there's no drywall, I had Jim take this drywall out, put some new stuff in. It was the old drywall and it kind of had a weird smell to it. And then this door that I framed in for the new entry into the master bathroom, that needs to be drywall. This is the same company that did the drywall here in the bedrooms, on the addition of the house. And there's there's a final coat of mud and sanding that they need to do. And so they're going to be working in these rooms also, but these rooms are full of stuff. And I can't really just shuffle this into a different area of the house because there's just no room. Pretty much all of the house is going to be busy with some sort of sheetrocking or mudding or sanding or whatever. And so I need to find a way to get all this stuff out of here and store it, probably for a little bit of a long-term solution, because it's going to be, I don't want to just put the stuff back in here when they're done, because this is going to be our house. So I need to find a place for that, and I think I have an idea. All right, drywall work has started. They're bringing materials in. There's a couple things I forgot to order, so I'm going to be heading back to the store to grab those, about an hour or so trip. And meanwhile, they're going to get started hanging these 12-foot by 4-foot boards after they get everything in. We'll see how far they get with all of that by the time I get back.
Oh, there's a nail right there, you see it?
Uh-oh, did I miss a nail?
There it is. Yep, right there.
Ah.
One out of a million is not bad.
Man, I was telling them that I thought I had the entire room completely ready for them, but I missed a nail. So this is about an hour and a half since I left, came back. All right, well there we are, using what's supposed to be a chicken coop as a temporary storage. So this is another Vevor coop. Vevor sent us another one. Thank you, Vevor, for that. And I'm going to use it hopefully only a short bit, like very, very temporary. So I'm gonna start moving things in. As you can see, there's still some areas. Basically what I want is coverage from rain. So I need to tape the seam together. So I know it'll leak there. And then chickens, no doubt, will go in there. So I'll probably cover the contents that are inside with another tarp, or I'll put chicken, like a chicken netting or electric fence around it to keep the chickens out of there. But let's get stuff moving. Let's start moving stuff. Okay, you know what I mean. All right, I think it's been about 3 hours of work. They wrapped the entire room up to the top plate, and now they have to get from the top plate to the bottom of the ceiling. John's on the stilts. Ah, you found another screw.
Nope, these are
Those are from them, that motherboard right.
Oh, okay, all right, good. Was it?
This one wasn't yours.
Excellent. Whew. Getting worried. John, do you think you'll be done with the drywall today?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all hung today.
Nice, okay.
Hung today, tomorrow we'll put 3 coats on it, Saturday we'll get it sanded, and then it's on you.
Sweet. Sweet. It's gonna be great. Is it airing? Is that right?
Yeah.
So you just measure both sides, right? The bottom, the short side.
Short, well, you get your length, and the short side, the top mark, and your notch, and then that's why I double checked it. Went too well on that first one. And I come to here, pull that out, and it goes in there.
Right.
Measure twice, cut once, right?
It's not cut twice, measure once?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Unless you want to go get us some more board.
Not really. Okay, day number 2. So yesterday, day number 1, they hung all of the drywall. And today they're going to be doing 3 coats of mud and sanding. And then tomorrow is final sand. So They're going to be using quick set light 45. Guess it dries in like 25 or 45 minutes. Looks like they got their bucket and their mixer here. So we'll see how it goes. Right now they're taking a smoke break outside. I told them they can only smoke outside. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So they mix their mud in these buckets, and since John's on stilts over there, he put his bucket on 3 other buckets to make it easy for him to come over and grab some mud without having to bend down too far. So meanwhile, as they're doing mudding and taping and all that kind of stuff, I've been working on cleaning up the rooms so they have access to the walls to do final sanding in this extension here, or the add-on, the bedrooms and bathroom basically. So making pretty good progress at this point. I'll show you outside really quick. The rest of the stuff is going to stay in here, and I'm just going to move it to the center of the room and they can walk around the perimeter of the room and do their sanding, no problem. And then over here, I still have this entire room to take care of. Most of it is just my tools, so it's just a lot of rearranging and then getting stuff off the tables, the chicken brooder stuff out of here. So still some more to do, but it'll be clean and ready for them to sand tomorrow. And as far as outside here, this shelter is working great. Last night it rained pretty hard and nothing inside got wet, which I was surprised. Not wet at all. I think most of the stuff that's in here we're actually not going to be using. So either donate it or take it to trash or whatever. There's some things that we might use, but I think the majority of it we're not going to be using. But it's nice to have it out of the way, and we have a little bit of time to decide what to do with it. So they have put the corner beads on and did the first coat of mud on them. I think they're doing the second coat of mud in the great room one thing I just noticed, my mistake here, is that I have green board, which is mold and mildew resistant, in all of the wet rooms, bathrooms, kitchen area. Well, I didn't buy any of that for patching up this area right here of the bathroom. So this is just regular drywall. It's probably not going to matter that much, but I just noticed that, and that's the same for the kitchen area. I didn't get green board, so all of the new stuff that's in the great room, it's going to be in the kitchen. It's just regular sheetrock. I'm sure it'll be just fine, but I just noticed that. Okay, so now they're on coat number 2 with that quick set light 45, and then when they're done with this and it's dry, then they use the all-purpose spackle right there as the final coat. They let that dry, come back tomorrow and sand, and they're going to be sanding all the drywall, all of the great room, the bedrooms, and the bathrooms. All right, it's been several hours. Lots of dry time. Let's take a look. What is this coat called?
Finish coat.
Oh.
Skim coat.
Skim coat, that's what it was. Skim coat. They're on to the skim coat. Okay, this is the last day that they're here. They are doing final sanding and touch-up work, and then they're done. So it was a really quick process, at least to watch. How's it going, John?
Sanding.
Having fun?
Never.
You don't like the sanding part, do you?
No. Only a crazy person would say they do. Well, drywall is done. Yeah. Oh man, it feels so good knowing the drywall is done. They just finished up doing final sanding. There were a few places that they had to apply some more mud where texture or it just wasn't quite right. So some of it's drying, but it'll be light sanding on my part before we do primer and paint. But man, this looks so good. It really brightens up the space in here. You can tell it makes it kind of echoey too, but that's because we don't have our furniture and stuff like that in here. So I am really happy with the people that we used for the drywall. Not only are they just good people and fun to talk to and hang out with, but they are very reasonably priced. They do really good, quick work. So I do want to promote them. If you are in East Tennessee and you need some good drywallers for now or for the future, or you want to tell your friends about them because they maybe need some drywall help in East Tennessee, I'll put the contact information down below in the description of this video. I highly recommend them. I'm really pleased with the work, the quality of work, and just the overall experience with them. So that means what's next? Still a lot more work to do. I need to figure out the lighting pattern on the ceiling here. I need to insulate the ceiling, need to finish the ceiling. And then it's a bunch of stuff like kitchen cabinets and flooring and trim and paint, not necessarily in those order. Hanging doors, fixtures, final plumbing, well, you know, for like the sink and stuff like that for the kitchen, putting the tubs in, finishing the bathrooms. Like, there's still a lot of work to do. I am going to take a few days off and do a little bit of cleaning around the property because in a week I have my aunt and uncle are coming to visit for a day. I want it to be kind of clean for them. So take a little bit of time off. I kind of need a break from the house for now, but I will then be hitting it hard again in a couple more days after I get things cleaned up. And you guys see this over here? The stink bugs are in full force. Crazy. Anyway, so very pleased with the outcome, and I'm very relieved that this is done. So I will see you guys on the next one when we make another one. And until then, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you later.